Okay. So we've got on our math quiz, question 1, your cash account has a debit balance of $1,200. And then we've got some entries that were made on the debit side and the credit side. So what's the new balance? So we'll go ahead and make our chart. Oh. So this is cash. So our, why is that not? Oh. So we got our T-chart. So it said our debit cash balance was $1,200. So remember, this is the debit side, this is the credit side. So in the problem, so now we've got some transactions and some entries. So we have a debit of $345, and we've got another debit of $43. So we have a credit of $750. And then we have another debit of $123. So our cash on the left side of our equal sign, the debit side of our T-chart is always increasing, and our credit side is decreasing. Yeah. So since this side is increasing, so the amounts on this side are going to increase. So we're going to add these up. So we've got 1,200 plus 345 plus 43 plus 123. So far we've got, for our increases on our debit, we've got 1,711. So now we've got our credit. So this is a decreasing side, and we want to get the total of everything here. So we've got our decrease of 750. So just, something to help you out, put a minus sign here. So we've got our 1,711 minus 750 is 961, which is now our new total. So we added up all the debits, subtracted the credit. Now our new total is 961. So if we go back over to quiz, 961 is our choice, submit. There you go. It is correct. So question number 2. So if you have a debit of $425 that's entered incorrectly, this one's kind of so right now we have no balance, so we've got our credit of 420 or debit of 425 that's entered incorrectly. So we've got our 425 here, where we should have the 425 on the credit side instead, and this is where it might be a little confusing. So I'll kind of write this off to the side a little bit. This is where it should have been. This is where it got placed. So what we're looking for is the total spread between the two. So what we'll do with this is just add these 425 and 425, just 850. $850. Hopefully you're answering these math questions along the way. So we'll give you credit for these. And everybody should get 100% because you're answering the same questions I am. Get 100%. So submit. So continue. Question 3. T account has a beginning of balance of 1,000. Got some new credits. What's the new balance? So we'll make our T chart. Beginning credit balance of 1,000. So we've got that. So now we've got our 1,000. Now we have a new credit that says in the problem, a new credit of 200. And then it says we have new debits that are twice the new credits. So our new credit was 200. So our debit's going to be 400. So now we're just going to add these up. So we've got 1,000 plus 200, 1,200. And then we're going to subtract, because it doesn't really tell us what kind of account this is. So we're going to subtract the 400. Or apply the 400 debit to the credit. So that makes our new balance to be $800. Go back. Click on 800. Submit. That was right. Continue. Okay, and this one I did in class on Tuesday, but I'd forgotten that I had the questions on random. So a lot of you probably weren't even seeing this question. So, of course, it says in the first line, T accounts are good for keeping track of your expenses and your money coming in. But now, since most stuff is computerized nowadays, so a vendor tries to sell you an accounting system that's online or that works 99% of the time. So that's 99% of the time sounds great, but if you calculate that out over a whole year, there might be a little bit of a difference. So on that one, for a whole year, 365 days. So one of the ways that you can do this is you can multiply that Remember your percentages, multiply that times 0.99. $365 times 0.99 minus 365. So you've got approximately over 3.5 days that the system's down. So almost 4 days. So another way you can do that on the calculator, 365 minus 99%, same number. So as a business, you would have to decide whether that almost 4 days of their system being down is going to hurt you or not. Whether it's going to be a big deal or a deal breaker. So the answer for that one, more than 3 days. Because another thing, they're up 99% of the time. What if they're down some unexpected times too? You know, it might be down 10 days during the year. So anyway, so more than 3 days. So that gets us to the next one, number 5. So we've got an accounts payable that has a credit of $3,000. Then we've got some entries. So this is like like the first one that we did. So we'll do our T chart. Just make an accounts payable chart. So we have a credit balance, 3,000. And then we have some entries. We have another credit of 345. We have a credit of 34. We have a debit of 1,000. So we have another credit of 321. Remember, your accounts payable, that's on the right side of the equal sign. So things work on our T charts, things work opposite here. So this is our increasing side, and this is our decreasing side. So the same as number 1. We're just doing this. They're all just on reverse sides of the T chart. So we add all these up. So 38. Then our decrease over here of 1,000. So we minus our 1,000 off of here. And that makes it 2,800. So we'll go back here. There's 2,800. Click that, submit. Continue. Okay, this one's going to be a pretty easy one. Customer makes a purchase, pays $5,500 on account, or it doesn't pay on account, but $5,500 is going to be on account, and pays $6,600 in cash. So account. So he's still going to owe $5,500, and they paid cash $66. So we're just going to add those up. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . $12,100 is what the total purchase was. Real easy one there. 12,100. Submit. Continue. Thanks, Emily. Thanks, Blake. Okay. Okay, so this next one. So some companies using a cloud-based system. Another company trying to sell their service by subscription. It's $40 per user per month. And we have to have a minimum of 3 to access the system. So how much is it going to cost? Blank sheet of paper here. So it's $40 per user. So $40 each. We need 3 per month. So our per month cost is going to be $120 a month. And then how much is this going to cost per year? So we got 12 months in a year. 120 times 12. Come on, there we go. 120 times 12. $1,440. Go back, put that in our answers. That's one of our choices. Now, if your answer that you came up with isn't one of your choices, then you've calculated something a little wrong. So this one's 1,440. Now we're on to question 8. So during an audit, you find the T balances on some T accounts. One of them 6685. Another one is debit of $56.80 and a credit of $1,100. So the accounts were balanced, but we're missing one account. What is the balance on that one account? So we'll start with our T accounts. So we've got we got a credit balance of $66.85. And we've got another balance of the debit balance of $56.80. Then we have another account. We have credit of $1,100. So there's our 3 accounts. Now we need a 4th account. So what we're going to do is we've got our credits. So we'll add up our credits, $66.85 plus $1,100. So I'll make a fourth one here. So $66.85 plus $1,100, $76.85. And then we have our debit account from over here, $56.80. So what we do is we need to find another account that's going to make these two equal. Because overall, at the end of the day, your credits and debit accounts have to be equal. So we'll subtract the $56.80 from the $76.85. $76.85 minus $56.80. I didn't add right somewhere. Yep, see right there. 1, it should be 77. $77.85 minus $56.80, $21.05. We'll put the $21.05 here. So now both sides are equal. So our answer is going to be $21.05. Okay. Number 9. So we've got a T account with a normal balance, normal debit balance of $88,000. We got 5 debits for $250, 8 credits for $365, and 4 more debits for $225. So I'll move this off to the side. I was hoping that would stick up there. Either way. Alright, so make our T-chart. We've got our debit balance was $88,888. So we have 5 debits for $250. So what I'll do, instead of writing all that down, I'll just put 5 times 250. So it's $12.50. And we have 8 credits for $365. So let's do 8 times 365, $29.20. And then we've got 4 more debits for $225. That comes to $900. So what we're going to do here is add all these up, add these three things up. Try to get out of the glare. Plus 1250 plus 88,888. So that gives us a debit balance of 89,913. And then what we're going to do is just subtract the 2920 from that. And what do I do? Made a miscalculation here somewhere along the way. See where I made my mistake. And somehow I made the must not have put the hit the plus on there very well when I hit the plus key on the calculator. 9138 minus 2920, 88,118. So there's our answer for number 9. Select the answer, submit. And the last one. Assets equal 156,750. And total equity equals 96,250. What are the liabilities? So we'll take 156,750, the total amount of our assets. We'll go ahead and subtract our cash out of that. $96,250. $56,750 minus 96,250. Our liabilities are going to be $60,500. So the reason why there's a difference here on our assets, that stuff of value that we own, or the value of our assets, we need to sell that much to pay off the liabilities so we can still keep our cash. Oh. Yeah, there it is, 60,500. So that's it. If you follow all the answers, fill in the answers the way I did, you've got 100%. If you don't have 100%, I'll enter the score with what you got because I just gave you all the answers. So you should have 100%. There's no reason why you shouldn't have 50%.